Alright, folks, welcome to the NR 2003 or NRS Cheap Car Series. Um, NRS you might know from Racer Speed. You might know from Racer Speed 22. This is like a rookie series, O'Reilly series type thing. Any drivers that so if you win, you get into the NR 2000 NRS Failure Series. And if you win the championship, you have a guaranteed spot in the NRS Cup Series. So that's what the drivers are racing for. Race format is on the screen right now. Alright, well, we're gonna get this race started. First, let me just check if my audio is working. Oh, my mic is duplicated for some reason. That is really weird. Hold on. Okay, I hope that fixed something. Okay, that did fix something. Alright, well, let's go racing. So, right here, let me have you guys take a look at the schedule real quick. Actually, never mind. I'll post that later. Alright, 20 lap heat race. Here we go. Let's look at the starting grid. Let me turn down that audio real quick. Alright, here we go to the green. Speed man on pole. Pace car is driving here at Flat Rock. Here we go, 20 laps for a warm-up race. Pace car is off. Green flag flies. We're underway. 21 speed man off to a really good start. Gonna clear the 80 there. 80 fights back on the outside. Let's see what he can do. Oops. Well, that is not good. Hold on. Okay, fixed it. I hope. There. 80 just falling back, but it looks like he's getting a good run on the outside there. Falling to 21. They're side by side for the lead. 77 on the inside of Speedman. See if he can get there. Can he clear him off of turn 4? No, it doesn't look like it. 20. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that we had a crash. This is not good. Let's see what happened. Ooh, this doesn't look good. Okay. Ooh, wow, 98 spins into, ooh, man. Right into Carter Cash. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna damage Carter Cash in the 98. It's turned by that 52, I think. Yeah. We'll see how this race unfolds. See how this race unfolds. Pace car going off maybe next time by. We'll see if they can get the track cleaned up in time. 21 really fast day, but that looks like that 77 is faster, fighting back on the outside lane of all places. This is a very, very short track. It's like the shortest of short tracks you can get out here. Pace car lights are off. We're going green this time by. See if what 21 can do. Watch out for that 77 car. Been all over the 21 car for the whole 8 laps that we've had. And green flag is out. We're underway. Good run from the 77 off of that turn, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to the inside of 21. See, Speedman holds it off the 77. Single file for now. $77 all over the 21 bumper. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to give him a little bit of bump coming into turn 1? He's going to stay off the bumper, which is a smart choice in these cars. These cars are, really easy to spin out. As we saw from that crash just occurred. Whoa, bump from the 77. And Speedy's gonna go out wide, but it doesn't look like 77 is gonna get that run. Sends it. He's going to the inside. Yeah. 77 still fighting back on the inside. Let's see if he can clear the 21 off of turn 4. Try to get even with the 21. He's going to slide up the track a bit, get slowed down onto the front stretch. 21 really good on that outside lane. He keeps getting these great outside or the corner exits. See if he can fight back. Oh yeah, can you guys hear me, by the way? I want to make sure the same thing didn't happen as last stream. 77. He's just gaining more and more time on the 21. It looks like he might clear him out of this turn. No, he keeps getting slowed down on the inside line. It looks like the outside lane is faster for corner exits here. That might be good to know for the finish. Here we go. 1 lap to go. 19 still to his inside. 19 still to the outside. 77's going to clear. No, he isn't. He's going to stay on the inside. We're going to come to a photo finish here. Who got it? I think it's a 77. 77 wins by 0.02. Wow. See what happens. Let's watch that final lap again. Wow. What a finish. Ooh, 3 seconds it looks like, actually. By 3 milliseconds. Wow. What a finish for a heat race. Hopefully we'll see this type of racing in the actual race. Let's go down to that final lap. So you see that 21, he slides up the track a bit. Almost gets cleared by the 77, but not quite. And it just doesn't look like he has the speed out of the corner, and the 77's going to do it. Coral Reef gets it done at Flat Rock for the heat race. All right, and here we go to the main event. 60 laps. We'll see how this goes. Let's just make sure my mic is working before we actually start this. All right, mic's working. I just got to remember to you know, export the results. Let's look at the qualifying. Kyler Carson on pole, followed by John Speedman, Brian Smithley in third. That guy, I don't even remember his full name, in fourth. 95 in fifth. Speedy Speedman in sixth. John McFarland in seventh. Leia Blaney in eighth. Soup dude. Philip Soup or something. Yeah, Philip Soup in ninth. Sonny Hayes in 10th. Theology Geology in 11th. All-time favorite. This guy. He's not very cool. And Boo Carter Cash in 13th. We hate that man. Air in 14th. Dollar Bill in 15th. B Bobbernator in 16th. Kevin in 17th. Parker Flynn in 18th. Coral Reef, heat race winner by 2 milliseconds in 19th. David Hall in 20th. Robert Ryder in 21st. I forget this dude's name. Oh, well. And this guy in 22nd. Philadelphia in 23rd. And Steve in 24th. Here we come to the green. Green flag is out, and we're underway for the main event. Kyler Carson fighting back on that inside line with the 4. Whoa, it looks like the 5 is going to rub his bumper a bit. This might result in a crash. I don't know. Look how close that 5 is. We'll see if they can keep it clean. Looks like they do. 4 still fighting back on that outside. Whoa, we have a crash. Caution's out. Let's see what happened in the back. Ooh, I think it's right around here. Yep. 21 got spun. Speedy Speedman. Huge hit. Ooh. Speedy Speedman spins off the 48. Look at that hit he has. Right into the 80. And that's going to involve a whole lot of other cars. First caution of the day. 21 still driving. We'll see if he goes into pits. He might stay out. I think he's staying out. '98 holds the lead. That's the 98 of Kyler Carson. Promising driver here in the NRS Cheap Car Series. He showed a lot of speed in the heat race. Also, I believe he finished. I don't know. I know he finished in the probably top 15, but you know that's out of 24 cars, so maybe not as promising. But right now he sure is showing some promise. But that 4 is also showing a lot of promise. That's Carter Cash on the 4. Still got to get the track cleaned up. It looks like they have some oil on the track, so pace car is probably going off next time by. Pace car lights are off. We're going green this time by. That 5 is going all over the 98. We'll see how that ends up. 5 is really aggressive out here today. That might be Brian Smithley. Brian Smithley, a really aggressive driver out there. But he sure knows how to get the job done, so, you know, can't blame him for being aggressive if he can win. And green flag is out. We're underway here at Lime Rock. 98's going to send it out wide. That's going to let the 4 get under him. No, 4 doesn't take the opportunity. He said he's going to stay conservative, stay back. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a caution again. Didn't even get a full lap in. Let's see what happens. That's Carter Cash. Wait, no. Why did I say the 4 is Carter Cash? Who is the 4? 4 is John Speedman. Carter Cash spins in the back. See what happened. Just 41 completely turns him. That's dollar bill. V Bobernator nearly involved. But no damage on any of these cars, luckily. See that again. Oh, he was spinning him from the start. What's up with that? Just completely turned him in the middle of turns 1 and 2. And, you know, I don't know what Dollar Bill was doing there. But just turns him on the back stretch. Luckily, doesn't get into any cars, I don't think, except the car that turned him. Oh, yeah, he did get into the 41 a little bit. Did he tag B Bobernator? No, he didn't. Looks like they'll all be able to drive away. Let's go back to the lead. See if we can get a lap in this time. It looks like pace car might be going off this time by. Yep, pace car's off this time by. Pace car's off. Green flag is out. 98 holds the lead. Oh, he's going to send it wide again. But he's going to stick it, though. 4 isn't going to be able to get to his inside there. He's running that middle lane. It's getting him fast, but I just have to say I wouldn't prefer that line very much for a race. Go. Ooh, hold on. I might hear a spin in the back. Is pace car off? No, pace car's okay. Pace car's still in there. It looks like there hasn't been a spin. Ooh, here comes that third John McFarland in the 30 car. See if he can get there. It looks like he's gonna get to the inside as the 98 of who is that? Why am I blinking here? Kyler Carson. On the outside. 30, still to the inside. On his rear quarter panel, see if he can get right to the inside of him. He is just really slow out of that turn on the straights, just out of the corners. He's extremely slow, but he could fight back in the middle of the corners. Lap 21 of 60 here, almost halfway. We'll see how this goes. 30 still hasn't led a lap, I don't think. Ooh, here we go. 30, big run, but he's still not going to stick. He's going to stay on the inside. It looks like by the time 30 is falling off a little bit, we'll see if the 98 can clear him. Usually when you're running side by side like this, you're not pulling away from the field. The field is gaining time on you. But it doesn't look like that's the case here at Flat Rock Speedway today. .30 still losing time. He keeps getting really like bad corner. Ooh, hold on. I might have heard a spin in the back. No, still not a caution out. I don't think there was anything. Yeah, it looks like the 98 might clear the 30 into one of these turns. If he does, that's going to be a big break for the 98. 98 is just wearing down his tires. I do have tire wear on, so, 30 might have done a really good job at, John McFarlane might have done a really good job at conserving the tires. They stay side by side. It looks like the 30 is gaining some time now. Looks like he's figured something out. Backing it down, still out of the corner exits. It just doesn't look like it's going so well for the 30. All right, let's tune into some of the drivers in the back. 25 left out in the back. That sucks for him. I don't know what happened to him, but doesn't look like he has any damage. So maybe he just got shuffled out. There's that 21. I forget who that is. 01. Carter Cash, he got turned. It looks like that is Air Hair. Yeah, Air Hair. Not a good run for him. The 57, the 80, 81, Steph and Steve, David Hall, this guy, F. Floyd, B. Bob Nader, Steve Smith, Leia Blaney, Brian Smithley, John Speedman, Kevin, Coral Reef, M. Moore, Geology, Kyler Carson, and John McFarlane. John McFarlane still fighting back on that inside line. It looks like he has taken the lead. He's just sticking on the outside or the inside, but it looks like that'll end soon as there's a lap car. They're coming up on the lap cars as we are less than halfway in this race now, or over halfway in this race. Sorry, man, that 25 is really slow out here. Ooh, big run from the 98 at that corner. Let's see how much time he is actually losing, so I can get a really good idea right here. Ooh, it looks like the 98's going to get slowed down. No, he isn't. 30's still going to be slow out of the corners. Folks, this is quite the race we're having right here, but it looks like he's going to clear the 98. He still has the 25 to his outside, but the 25 is extremely slow. That's going to force the 98 to move down to the inside. Maybe 25 sending it really wide. Ooh, he almost comes down on the 98. Fighting for that lap back. Doesn't look like it's going to happen for him, though. Man, that 30 is just extremely fast. He finally has that lead. But here comes the 98. He's going to fight back. He is a lot faster than 30. 30's going to slide up the track. 98's going to get to the inside. Lap 45 of 60. We're coming down to the final laps of this race. The 98 on the inside of the 30. We'll see how this goes. Can the 98 get the win that he's deserved for this race, or will the 30 take it? 30 really slow through that corner. That's going to let the 98 nearly clear him. Ooh, he's really slow. I wonder what's up with the 30. 30 might be having some problems right now. Coming up on another lapped car. We'll see how it goes. 10 laps remain. 30 really slow on that outside. You know, he hasn't ran the outside this whole race, and now he's finally having to find it, and I think he's losing grip on that outside. Tires are wearing fast. Yeah, it looks like 98's going to clear the 34. This might decide the win here. Whatever the 30 does will decide kind of what happens. 30 sliding up the track. Isn't going well for him. 98 is just, the 98 is just pulling away, but he's coming up on live traffic. We'll see how this goes. One almost comes down on the 98. Side by side. No, air hair's almost lapped. That's tragic. Still side by side. It looks like 98's almost going to clear him. See how this goes. Lap 55 of 60. Man, that 30, biggest fall off of this race. He's lost a full second and just keeps losing more. 98 showed speed all day. Big redemption from the heat race, the warm-up race. Looks like he's going to come back and win it unless something happens. If there's a caution, that might screw up everything. But it doesn't look like it considering how spread out they are right now. Looks like the 98's going to do it. Two laps to go. White flag waves. 1 lap to go for the 98 to win. Out of turn 2 for the final time. And out of turn 4 for the final time. Kyler Carson is your first winner ever in the NRS Cheap Car Series. And he is moving on to the NRS Failure Series. Guaranteed spot. Now, if he wins the championship, he has a guaranteed spot in the NRS Series, period. Wow, what a race. You know, boring finish. 1 second gap, but please don't crash on me. Okay. R1. Yeah. And it looks like that's going to be the race. Let's calculate the points. We will be right back after we check out points. and here's the points. Right now, Kyler Carson, of course, in the lead. CLG in third. John McFarland in second. 10 points behind. And folks, this will wrap up our stream for tonight. We'll see you next week. We will see you next week at, I don't even know what track.